open your eyes to the reality that Maps marketing is one of the most under-monetized sources of attention on the internet today, bar none. There is no better investment that you can make for your business than in Maps marketing. Maps marketing versus social media marketing. Comparing these two is really an unfair fight, but many businesses are choosing to invest into social media and not Maps marketing, and that's a huge mistake. Don't get me wrong, you should be doing both, but the reality is that Maps marketing has a much more direct and tangible impact on your business's bottom line day in and day out. Social media is a great place to engage with existing customers, a great place to host your catalog, post content, and to create a place for people to learn more about your business. But Maps marketing is front and center and has way more visibility, way higher engagement, and way more potential to actually impact your business's bottom line day to day. And the reason for that is very simple. On Maps, people are going directly into the search bar and typing in what they're looking for. And the reality is that when they go to Maps, they're looking to buy that basically immediately. If I go in and I type restaurants near me, dentist in Vancouver, or whatever I'm searching for at that moment, I'm looking for an answer immediately. On social media, most of the time, people are inundated with a barrage of content that ranges from their friends and their family to businesses trying to sell them. And so with Maps, the intention of the users is so focused that the engagement and the outcomes are just exponential for businesses. We did a study last year where we actually compared the reach on social media for one of our most prominent brands. And what we found is that on average, they're reaching over 5 times the monthly users on Maps versus social media. And over the lifetime of the business, that's going to compound incredibly. The biggest difference is simply engagement. On social media, you're often reaching people who already know about you because your followers are people who already are aware of you. On Maps, what we see is that 80 to 90% of the views originate from a non-branded search. So when I'm going to Google Maps and I'm searching for a new product or service that I'm looking for, and I find your business, that is the first impression that I have of your company. From there, if I go into your business and I buy from you and I love you, maybe I'll end up becoming one of your social media followers, but my customer journey started on Maps. And that's the critical difference. The other metric that we can look at very closely is engagement. If you have 5,000, 10,000, or even 100,000 followers on social media, you're probably getting less than 1% engagement rate. And you can check this out for yourself. Go to your Instagram or your Facebook, look at how many followers you have, and then look at how many people liked or commented or viewed your post. It's probably less than 1%. On Maps, we can look at how many people viewed a business profile compared to how many actions they take. Engagement on Maps is different. It's things like direction requests, phone calls, website visits. It's not just likes and comments. It's actually people taking the next step to deciding to purchase from you. Of course, these things can happen on social media as well, but they're less common. And the reason, again, is because the intention of the users is completely different. When you're on social media, you might be shopping, but most times you're not. When you're on Maps and when you're on a search result, you are looking for a solution to a problem immediately. That is the underlying key difference between the two. It's not an argument of whether or not you should do social media or do Google Maps marketing. The answer is that you need to be doing both, and you need to be prioritizing Maps because it has the biggest impact on your business day in and day out. And I challenge you to connect your listing to Map Labs, compare how many views you're getting on Maps versus on social media, and compare that engagement rate. What we're finding for the average business is they're getting about 10 times the engagement rate on Maps versus social media. And those engagements, again, things like direction requests, phone calls, website visits, reservations, appointments, those are the things that are directly tangible that impact that business's bottom line. And so the engagement rate is higher on Maps, the amount of reach and exposure is greater on Maps, and the opportunity to grow your business on Maps is greater than on social media. Again, not an argument to not invest in or to do social media, but to start thinking about how your business can take advantage of Maps marketing while your competition is sleeping on it. An important stat that Google publishes is that 88% of people who view your business profile will call or visit your business within 24 hours. That is how potent this channel is. If you want to drive people into your business to purchase from your business versus the competition, look no further than Maps marketing and open your eyes to the reality that Maps marketing is one of the most under-monetized sources of attention on the internet today, bar none. There is no better investment that you can make for your business than in Maps marketing, and the data proves that. Check out maplabs.com, talk to one of our experts to get you a free analysis on your business's performance on Maps and actionable strategies on how you can improve within the next 30 days.